here in the Bernheisel Racing booth. Of course, Laser Chassis is their business. Jim Bernheisel is right next to me. He's looking at the camera to see what I am shooting. This is a street stock metric chassis, and for those of you, I remember hearing the term metric years and years ago. The only thing I knew that it was a late 80s, basically Monte Carlo Grand Prix thing like that. But is this basically what was underneath all those cars back when they came out of the factory?
And that's what it's designed to be. Interesting enough, the name metric car came from, it was the first usage by GM extensively of metric fasteners in the cars.
That's all it was?
Yeah, in fact, for body men and mechanics, the cars were a real pain because they had both SAE and metric fasteners, so you needed
metric tools.
You needed everything to work on them. But so they got the name metric car. That's thus why we called it the M Series chassis. So they built them from 78 to 88, and they made them on many platforms, from the Malibu to the Cutlass to the Regal and the Grand Prix and so on and so forth. So there was zillions of them out there since they built them for 11 or 12 years, and they were very popular for stock car racing, specifically street stocks, pro stocks, street modifieds, depending on the name of them around different parts of the country. What has happened since they haven't built those cars for almost 40 years, they've gotten difficult to get, and it's definitely difficult to get a nice, straight, non-rusty one. And we believe for the survival of the sport that there had to be an alternative that didn't have corrected geometry. So we designed this car about a year ago, and we also wanted to make it affordable. It uses the same front suspension pickup points and steering pickup points as the stock one. Nothing has been corrected. We do make the front optional with or without upper control arm mounts, because some tracks don't make them run the stock upper control arm mount.
Oh, that's true.
The wheelbase is the same. The weight of a stock one is virtually the same. All the rear suspension pickup points are the same. This offset model here, where we build it for tracks where they allow, or sanction bodies where they allow an offset roll cage. If the track or sanction body specifies a full width roll cage, we make a full perimeter version. But this unit, just like you see it, retails for $1995.
That's all.
And
$2,000. I got a brand new frame that I couldn't find in a recycling yard if I tried.
So interesting enough, the one that we got to jig off of was from a friend of mine that races these cars and owns a junkyard. I said, hey, I need a frame to jig off of. He said, I save them. I got a whole stack of them. I said, great. I need a nice, non-rusty, straight one. He goes, ooh, I don't have one of those. It took him 6 months to find me one that was good enough to jig off of, till we had it stripped and sandblasted. We had over $1,200 in it, and now you're ready to work on it.
Nice. So basically, bolt on all your stuff if you had one from before.
Right. So we decided this is the way to go. We think it's good for the sport. We don't improve them or update them for anyone.
Oh, they're all the same. Okay.
They all have serial numbers on them, so we can track where they go. We make checking gauges for the racetracks and sanction bodies, so they can check them to make sure nobody altered them or changed them. Even if you need a replacement part for it, like you need a replacement front clip, we offer that, but it comes with a serial number on it as well. So again, the track and sanctioning body can check it's been altered.
And the clip, I would think, I know some people will cut here, but we're talking about here is basically where we want to do it.
Yes.
And there's that serial number that he was talking about that you can see right here. Bernheisel, racecars.com, Bernheisel. Jim's still out there racing, so are his sons, so they know there's a lot of people that have these. Of course, you can look them up online to find out where you can get one. Hey, I learned a lot today, Jim. Thank you very much for your time.
Always glad to educate you. Enjoy the show.